How's it going, everybody? This is Jaybird, and welcome to a game called the Book of Unwritten Tales 2. I've never really heard of this game until it came out. I didn't know there was a first one. Apparently there was on PC. But, yeah, I never heard of it until this one came out. It's kind of like a fairy tale game. You might see a little bit of Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, and more. Not sure what else. I did notice one thing that looked familiar. You might notice it too once I get to that part. But without further ado, here is the Book of Unwritten Tales 2.
The war had devastated the country for years upon years, and yet no one gained the advantage. And so it was that in that time of deepest despair, that an old archaeologist uncovered the location of the artifact of divine fate. The artifact could fulfill every wish, and thus decide the war, for one side or the other. Led by Warlock Munkus, son of Archwitch Mortroga, the Shadows hunted for the artifact. And they would have reached it first, were it not for a group of heroes who stood against them. Wilbur, the young gnome who was the first of his clan to become a mage. Ivo, the courageous elven princess from the woodland realm. And the Critter, a hairy creature from the Northlands, companion of the most brilliant of the heroes. Nate Bonnet, who was supposed to spend the rest of his life at the side of an elven princess, who deserved the kingdom and all the riches in the world, who should stop wasting time talking about himself in the third person. Ah!
Apparently it's kind of like a point-and-click type game.
Good, good. This is good.
Playing on Xbox One, by the way.
Although the ground is still getting closer.
Oh yeah, you're on a rock. You're falling faster than you were before, probably. Spinning around.
Part of the jetty. At least some of it survived the explosion.
Keep crawling.
If I'm lucky, this will go all the way up to the island. Somehow I really doubt it will.
Oh, it's worth a try. Oh, no. Not quite there.
Ow!
Ouch. That hurt. Shimmy, shimmy. Sweet. Found a genie.
Oh, hi Nate, how's it going?
Good, for now. Could it be that your spell didn't quite work out the way you planned?
I did tell you there were certain risks involved.
Risks? What risks?
Now, djinn magic is a complicated affair. It's difficult to get the dose right, and when one hasn't done magic for a while, things can go a little bit wrong.
Like you killing me, for example?
Not intentionally.
No big thing. So, now that we have a little time to kill, why don't you tell me a little something about yourself?
Oh, right. Well, yes, I came into this world in an oasis in the Umzu Desert, and at that time, I was...
Are you out of your ever-loving mind? Definitely not the time to reminisce.
Then why did you ask?
I could use some help here, Benny.
Well, you did see what happened last time I cast a spell.
Time to make up for it, then. Now shake a leg.
Oh, I don't know. I might just end up making everything worse.
Can't you just stop time? Or wings! Give me wings! How about that?
Oh, this is all terribly complicated. I really don't.
If you know genies, you gotta be very specific on what you wish for.
Perhaps tomorrow? I really do need to think through what's happened today properly.
You get me out of the mess you got us into right now!
Please don't yell at me! I just can't take it anymore!
Benny! Ah! The state he's in, we can forget about miracles. I gotta find something easy, something even he thinks he can do.
Supposed to be falling, not climbing up while you're falling. Just to make the fall even longer. Got a magic carpet?
A flying carpet. Is that too much to ask?
Flying carpet.
I'm not talking to you.
Why
Magic
you...
carpet, flying carpet.
Ah! I'm sorry I criticized your work, Benny. And that I shook your lamp. And everything else. You meant well.
Well, all right then. I forgive you. What can I do for you?
Carpet!
A flying carpet. Shouldn't be too hard. Should I really dare? Am I really up to it?
Yes!
Here's Aladdin.
What the heck?
See if I can figure out some of the
What
references.
happened here? No!
Got an achievement for surviving the fall.
Welcome, adventurer. I am the tutorial, guardian of gameplay, explainer of controls.
Use the left stick to move the character.
Well done.
I can move the little
If you
robot.
walk up to an
That
object,
looks a lot like
context
Wally.
sensitive actions will be displayed. Walk up to that big lever and press A.
Wally. Oh, the lever.
The robot has used the lever, as this seemed
I wonder if
logical.
that's supposed to be Wally.
Now press B so that the robot looks at the lever rather than uses it.
B.
Excellent. The robot thinks the lever is working.
But if that's so,
That's cool.
then where
A. Oh. A.
The little chap seems to think there are advanced engine mechanics hidden behind there. Perhaps that's where the problem is.
press A again next to the hatch.
A.
First
Doot
time you
loot.
press A will allow you to look, the second to use.
Why? Because after
Why?
a player character has looked at something, the most logical thing to do next is use it.
It's quite simple. Press B when you want to look at something. Press A in order to do whatever that character thinks is the next most sensible move. Is the machine working again? Walk up to the
So
lever.
A is
press
to act or interact with things, and B is just to look. Oh, la la la. It works. Whoa. So far I do. It's a little different,
Appears to be a
but
new problem. Better take a closer look.
trying to figure out all the references from other fairy tales and stuff.
Oops, that wasn't very helpful. Please pick up both gears by pressing A. If you can reach several objects from one position, you can use the right stick to select the one you want to interact with.
I want you to pick that up. It's gonna pick all these up.
Great work. Items
Great
you pick up
work.
will go into your inventory.
You open and close your inventory by pressing Y. To use an inventory item, select it with A, and then select the object that you want it to be used with.
Use one of the gears in your inventory with the engine of the town model.
So far, I think so. It's on sale for $10 right now, so it's half off of what it normally is. And I like games from the company, from the Adventure Company. They make a lot of good, like, adventure type games. So if you like adventure type games, I would recommend it. Like the way I say dollars. Dollars. Yeah. I think this sale goes on until the 7th, I want to say, of January. I could be wrong. Because some of the sales that are on Xbox Live right now end today. Because they're only for the countdown to the new year. And no, I'm not British. I'm American. I just talk funny sometimes. What am I doing wrong? Let's see. Am I missing something? Yeah, wait. I should probably read what it says at the top. Huh. Use one of the gears in your inventory. Wheels input. Okay. Small one. Sweet.
Excellent. How about dealing with the second gear?
Hey, how's it going? Purple bacon. Is that the right one? No. Okay. Put both of them in there.
Perfect. You'd better oil the engine before you switch the machine back on again.
Now can I pull the lever? I need to pay attention to what's up at the top. I'm not really paying much attention. Looking at the chat right now. Perfect. Beep. Oh, oil. Gotta read it. All of it, not just the part I want to read.
That's good. Time to crank it up.
Just pulling the switch. Now can I pull the switch? Finally. No. I'm just getting distracted. Oh, this game's pretty cool. No, I don't know. A little kitty, but oh, I don't really care too much. I thought it looked interesting,
Examine objects in the
and I didn't know
inventory
what else
in
to buy in the sale that I didn't already have, so I thought I would try it.
Then open the inventory with Y and press B in order to examine the toolbox.
Open inventory. Then press B. Thanks for explaining that to me. Do I have to use the oil on that? Oh, pieces. What is it? Damaged figure. Okay, let's check this out. Pick it up. Yeah. I think it's worth the $10. It's originally just 20, so it's not. I'm sure it'd be worth the 20. I just thought it would be good. I don't know. I'm supposed to be pressing B to oh,
You
okay.
found a few items in the
Examine.
toolbox.
Sorry, I can't
You
read
can
sometimes
use the
either.
items on each other by initially
Alright, let's see.
selecting the first object with A, and then using it on the
That's
second
A.
object again with
What do we
A.
got here?
Try to
Tape.
repair the figure in the inventory.
Hammer and a screwdriver. Try to repair the figure in the inventory. Okay. Oops. Nope, that didn't work. Wait. Hammer. No. Hammer. No. Tape.
Well done.
Yeah.
Now place the figure back in its rightful place on the balcony of the castle and
Now
start
it's a
the
repaired
machine.
figure. Even though it kind of looks the same to me. Place the figure on the machine. Doesn't this little guy remind you of Wally?
Excellent. You're now ready. One last tip before I go. If you press X, all interesting objects in the scene will be displayed.
Good luck with your adventures in the Book of Unwritten Tales 2.
I'm worried about you. Oh, Mother. What's
Yeah,
wrong
that 3/4
with you?
home is
Everything's
weird.
fine.
I played that game. There's a lot of walking involved. Just kidding, it's not walking. There's a lot of driving involved.
No,
It
you don't
you
look like
can
at all.
stop and
Positively
stuff, but
rotund.
couldn't figure
It
out
is
how. I think you had to get to like a
unseemly
certain
for an
point,
elf
but I kept
princess to
passing the
open
same
her
stuff
prestige
over and
while
over.
comfort eating.
It's a pretty
You
cool game. I
feel
like the
like
art
as you
style and
walked into
everything,
your
but
wedding dress.
I
was
don't
just
have any intentions of marrying anytime soon.
different than what I expected it to be, I guess.
I've been through that already.
The way like the
Prince
screenshots
Lalilot is
show
going
it,
to
looks
be
like there's
arriving next week.
puzzles and
You'll
stuff that you
like him.
do, but
He's charming.
mostly what I did when I played it
He
was
sent us a picture of himself
drive.
and his sister.
Which of the two is the sister?
The elf nobility, unfortunately, has not got any unshaven Neanderthals to offer. You'll just have to get used to that.
Yeah. I don't remember how much I bought it for.
I don't have the
Can't remember if it was on
slightest
sale or
interest
just
in
normal
person.
price.
Not anymore.
I think it's only $5 normal price. So.
Part of the elf kingdom, in the castle of your family where you belong. No one here
there's a
should
few
be
other games I want to
sad,
get.
tired, or
Kinda.
fat.
Like I have $6 in my account, but I don't know what I should get with that $6. I got a lot of games during Christmas, so I should be set for a while. I got a new 4 terabyte hard drive, so I'm still trying to install all my games onto that, which is taking a while. I'm not even halfway through my games. She locked me in. Have you actually seen the prince?
Have you seen this prince? A vain river elf who's only interested in topping up his tan. I'm to spend hundreds of years in the
Did you ever
company
play the
of
game The
someone I
Bridge?
don't love? Huh,
That one's
not
on sale
me.
too. It's a pretty cool game. It's one of those, I can't remember what it's called.
And how? She will try
It's like a puzzle
anything
game,
and
but
everything. Nothing's more important to her than
I
getting
don't
me
know how to
married
explain
off.
it. The dimensions and everything are all weird, and I don't know. It's a fun game. It's one of those ones that'll mess up your gamer score with the stupid random achievement
When I was
numbers,
out there
but
with the humans, it was the first time that I had the feeling I could determine my
this
own
can usually be
destiny.
easily fixed.
Yes, it was dangerous. Doesn't that go with the
It's a fun little
territory?
game, though.
A life without
If
risk,
you could,
that is
it's
so...
hard to figure out some of the puzzles,
so-
but it's not too bad.
Oh, you don't understand. If I could, I would
You
go
just-
right now.
You have to
You
rotate
want
the
to stop
screen
me?
mostly for
Just like last time.
a lot of them to get the puzzles finished. I'm really not feeling well. She
And
locked
you
me
really
in.
think it's appropriate for me to be locked in here too, eh? Yes, only what's best for me. She always says that. I didn't want to tell Mother, but I've not been feeling too well lately, Cheap. I'd say the same thing, but we elves hardly ever get ill. Yeah, you've got a point there. I spent almost a year in the human world, and they have some very strange ideas about personal hygiene. Well, I thought perhaps it's a curse. Oh, no, you won't. I'll take care of it myself. Mother would make a state occasion out of it.
Can I move
I
around
don't know
now?
either, but
No.
I'm sure there's a
Still
logbook
talking.
down in the library. No, rest is not what I need just now. I'll go down to the library and look up what's wrong with me, completely alone, just like a grown-up elf. I'm not going to be stopped, neither by locked doors nor by you.
Just flew away. Oh, never mind.
A beautiful red flower. It was
Beautiful
only
red
put here a
flower.
few days ago. Sometimes Mother orders a new plant
wanna
that
see what
looks
this
nice in my room.
Bear is over
Then it's
here.
replaced and planted in the garden.
What is this?
I've been sleeping badly of late, and sometimes I feel tired all day long. I've never been ill, but something isn't right. I hope I'll find the answer in the library.
Let's go. What is this?
A guard with a spear and shield, and like all elven figures, immaculate. An envoy from the Far East gave me this musical box years ago.
Far East.
Wherever I go, I always have its tune in my head.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my heater is loud. Let's see, what is this?
Normally this bowl is full of fruit and nuts. Presumably Mother has decided I should be without such things whilst I am...
I was gonna say it looks like one of those bowl things that you crush
Hunt.
stuff in.
Fresh water from the spring brook, the little stream that rises here
It's
in
a
the
point and
castle
click
provides for
game.
the whole valley. People come from far and wide
Point
to
and
drink
click
it.
adventure. It's from the same people that did the now I forgot what the game's called. I have a game that they did called Keepsake on PC, and there's one that was on
My jewelry box serves as a
the original
podium for
Xbox that I
vertically
really
challenged
liked.
narcissist.
That for some reason now I can't remember the name of it.
I had my
But
birthday during
the
3
game,
weeks that we
the
spent
company that
living
makes
together here in the
this
Elf
game
Barrow.
makes a lot
That
of
was a
good
big
adventure
deal for
type
Wilbur.
games. They're all kind of
Couldn't
point and click
understand that the
puzzle type
significance
games
of
too.
birthdays tends to fade after a few hundred years. He insisted on making me a present. He sat in the corner for days knitting me this hat with his little gnarled fingers. Could you please move aside? I want to get into my jewellery box. He doesn't listen to me anymore since I almost caused him to be roasted by fireballs, decapitated by swords and eaten by monsters. Mother has permitted him to disregard any of my orders that go against her wishes. His interpretation of this can be liberal. Mother's locked me in, as if I was 200 again. Since I secretly escaped from the Elf Burrow last year, she's taken to guarding me closer than ever before. We have many exotic plants here in the palace, but sunflowers are my favourite. I used to look into the woods for days on end, imagining what the world beyond would be like. Now I know, and I think I miss it. Apologies, I need a few of your seeds. It may not be befitting of a princess, but this isn't the first time that I've climbed into the garden via the balcony, and it won't be the last.
I got a phone call, sorry.
Just doing my
That's why I'm
morning
not talking.
exercises. I wasn't going to. Of course, I could just ignore him and climb down into the garden anyway. He would, however, make a beeline to Mother and tell on me, and who knows what the two of them would cook up for me next. It may not be. The times when the others were here in the Elf Burrow, those were the best that I've ever had. The critter could never keep still when I was drawing him. He was always pulling faces and trying to make me laugh. Wilbur was so excited. He loves elves and our stories. He spent hours sitting with my father and listening to him talk about bygone ages. Complete idiot. Cheap. Hey, Cheap, I need the mirror. I only need it for a minute. Oh, he's not budging, and his pecs can be damn painful when he puts his mind to it. Cheap, the box, please. Oh. Hey, Cheap, you hungry? Fancy some delicious sunflower seeds? You want the seeds? I want to get out of this room. Could we not come to some arrangement? I know that royal servants are unbribable, but sunflower seeds? Then perhaps not. Cheap, the Oh. Oh, cheap can't be bribed. I'll have to try something different. Wilbur didn't know that autumn would last for years to come and that elves don't feel the cold, but it was still the best birthday present I've ever had. Mother looked at the hat with so much revulsion that I didn't take it off for days. Wilbur just beamed with pride.
Sorry about that, I had a phone call. Yeah, I'm not too good at puzzle games either. I got pretty far on the 360 version of, what's it called? The 360 version of The Bridge. And I agree with Numa. I
only need it for a minute.
I didn't have to have any guides for the first puzzle, but that library puzzle with all the bookshelves, I kind of needed a guide for that one.
Hey, cheap, I need the mirror.
Are you planning on getting Dying Light? Because that's part of the sale today.
Oh, he's not budging, and his pecs
is Dying Light.
Puts his mind to it.
And the 360, it's Dead Island. And I think it's Dead Island Riptide and Dead Island Escape from Dead Island, which I kind of want to try, but at the same time I heard it's not as good as the other ones. Yeah. Can I get out of here?
The door's locked and can only be
Please.
opened from the
Door's locked. Oh, wait, what's this? What is this? If you get Dying Light, we should play that together, because it's been a while since I played that, and never really played it with anybody else. So I might have played it with some random people, but that's about it. Mirror? No. Seeds? No. No. Press the wrong button. I did it again. Yeah, I like Riptide. I think they kind of messed up the whole thing when they fixed or did a patch where it fixed the.
Okay, he's not looking this way.
To where you take stamina when you kick, because you didn't used to take stamina when you kick.
Stretch exercise, you know.
And then all of a sudden, they patched that.
You'd like to train with me.
That was like the only thing that you could do that it didn't take stamina. And
I can't sneak down.
It was kind of nice, but yeah. Oh, the escape. I thought it looked cool. Doesn't it have like cell shaded kind of graphics? I don't know why. I don't know what to do right here. I already searched that. Got seeds out of it. Bird won't let me go over the balcony for some reason.
Much suffering, much evil and unkindness in the world out there. But it was exciting. It was alive.
I like
Here in
the
the Elf Burrow, everything is so
parkour
ordered,
style
so
of
perfect,
Dying
so
Light.
dull. One day's
pretty
just
cool.
like the next, and they just pass by endlessly.
That's one reason why I wanted to get it. I saw videos for it way before it came out, and it looked really cool, so I couldn't wait to play it. Can I crush the seeds? I can.
Cheep Cheep, would it be possible for you to stop admiring yourself for 2 seconds and move over to stuffing your beak instead? Don't
That
say I
made you
never look
move.
after you.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna see what's in this box. Oh, I wanted to see what is in the box, not take the mirror, but that works too, I guess. What? It's like, where's my mirror? Yeah, you fly away. You go back up there. Now I'm gonna see what's in the box, which is what I originally wanted to do.
Pearls, precious stones, sparkling earrings.
Pearls and
necklaces.
precious stone.
All the stuff I have to wear at official functions. If it were up to Mother, I would have trunkfuls of this stuff and a wing of
I
the
wanna take it
castle would be
all.
my wardrobe. She just can't understand why Pa and I aren't into this sort of thing.
Okay. Never mind. Mirror. Maybe if I go back out here with that other mirror? No, not that one. The other one. Okay. Maybe if I try to leave again?
I don't know how, but he always seems to know when I'm
Don't
going
know
against
how.
Mother's will. Perhaps it's a sixth sense, or magic. Or
Just
he just knows
climb
it.
over. Climb down into the garden.
Not while Cheep Cheep's still on guard.
Still on guard.
The
You're
plant
worried about a bird catching you? I'm not too good at these games sometimes. It's like some puzzle games I can do good on, and some don't. Some of them it takes me a while to figure out what I'm supposed to do.
Hey, withdrawal symptoms?
You know how I am with
A contented
Not
fat blue bird
finishing
and his
games.
reflection.
That's probably as far as I would get, was 580 gamer score points.
I just need the music box a minute.
Oh, come on.
You don't need to turn your
Wrong
head
with you,
away
bird.
from your beautiful reflection for 1 second. Come on.
Do I have to put his mirror back? Yeah, it is.
Shh.
You know me when it comes to that.
He's gone to sleep. It got dark and he's simply... No matter. I can now enjoy a few moments of peace.
No, I just keep buying way too many games, so I'm like, I stopped playing other games that I already own, and I just don't always go back to them. I need to stop buying games and just focus on what I have. But I've been saying that a lot, and still have yet to do that. And the bird's gone, so I can leave.
As expected, no one here. My parents are in the throne room ruling the land.
Looked like it would be a little bit further
Or
than
rather,
that.
Mother is.
It doesn't seem like it's very far. Oh.
A fairly small,
I wanted you
unattractive
to see what that was, not walking in circles.
I'd like to see how attractive you
little
look if someone
tree.
disturbed you on the pot in the morning.
Planting himself, I'm guessing.
Anyway, what can I do for you, my little beauty?
The garden always looks fantastic, Arbor.
Thank you. It's a girt load of work. People
This will
always
probably be one
think
of those
elf
games,
gardens
too.
are fabulous by their very nature. But you need a mighty good gardener.
You have got green fingers.
Ah, that's just moss, my dear. Happens if you spend all day grubbing around in the earth and don't wash your hands properly in the evenings.
I want to try that game. I never played the original ones, but I always
What
wanted
did
to.
you say then? Got much on?
And
Oh,
the
usual.
King's Quest
You know,
games,
it never rains in the elf burrow, but the
they're supposed to be
flowers
funny,
need
I
their
guess,
water.
because there's so many
So
different
I water
ways
them
that you
every
die on that game.
Oh, the curse of good weather.
The weather isn't the only thing which isn't right. I've
Was it
been here
2000
30
just for that
years, and for
chapter
30
1?
years we've had
Or is it
autumn.
2000 for the
Time
whole
passes differently in the elf burrow. Slower.
series of it?
Well, that's why everyone grows to be ancient here, obviously.
Because I thought about
If we
getting
had a bit of
that.
normal weather
and
in the usual seasons.
kinda wish I did.
There'd be a lot more of a variety here.
Mother put me on a diet this morning so that I'll look perfect for my wedding.
Oh, everything has to be perfect for her. No
It's
such
a
thing in
Telltale
nature, of course.
Games,
Or
and
rather,
the
everything is
games that are kind of like
perfect
that,
if you
because
just
that's
let
not really a
nature run
Telltale
its
game, but
course.
it's sort of like
You
it.
tell that to Mother.
Or
I have,
not too hard
many
at getting
times.
achievements
You'd
on,
be very
because
clever
you
in some
mostly
things,
just have to
very
beat the
daft
chapter.
concerning that.
Now then, she is the queen.
Which I have all of season 1 of
I'm
Walking
old
Dead
enough
that I
to be able
need,
to call
still
a
need to
spade
finish.
a spade. Spade,
And then,
gardener. Get it?
I need, I just
You and
got
Father, you get along well.
the
don't
season pass for Life is
no one
Strange,
understands more about nature
because I
than
really
us
liked
for
the first
sure.
episode, so.
But I don't often ask
Life
for
is
it.
Strange was on sale yesterday, so I had to
Never
get
got
the
a
season
feeling
pass,
about it, if you get my drift.
so I can play the rest of that.
It's just more of a theorist.
Because I thought that game was pretty cool.
The mud on your feet, the smell of fresh earth, all that joy and life.
Oh, okay.
I'm missing out
Both
on the
consoles.
lot. I just sitting around up there and doing
There's
nothing.
a chapter 2 also, but it's only 200. What?
Nowhere are the trees so green and healthy as here in the elf world. You tree shepherds
it's
do
like
a great job.
30 or 40 bucks for the whole
Tree shepherds? The trees just stand
series,
there.
I think.
What do they need a shepherd? However, I quite fancy one of those shepherd dogs.
complete
Hey, Rex, do you want to be my shepherd dog?
one.
Nah, my darling. I'm a gardener. Nothing more, nothing less.
I have to get on.
Yep, got a bit to do myself. Just don't know what's wrong with that plant over there.
Yeah, Life is Strange is pretty cool.
Your mother got a whole heap of flowers given to her there.
And it's from one of my favorite
delegation.
companies,
All of them
Square
put good and
Enix.
strong, just not that one.
There's not too many games
Perhaps it
that
needs a
I don't
special
like
type of soil or something.
from Square Enix. I know
Well,
there's a lot of
anything's
games
possible.
that other people
If I don't
but
think of something soon,
that
I'll
I don't
ask
like.
your
There's not too
father.
many games
He can have a
from
little
Square
chat
Enix.
with her and she might tell him what's up.
If you're going in, it'd be nice if you didn't tell my mother that you saw me out here.
because they make
Ooh,
RPGs
you
mostly,
playing
and
hooky
that's
again?
kind of games I like.
My lips are sealed.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. Probably gonna have to end the
Mother
video
thought it
here,
was unseemly of
or
you
the
to
stream
build
here
that hole
soon,
in our
because I gotta
garden.
get ready for work.
I don't think
Just
she
kinda
could get used
lame.
to the thought that she would no longer be the only queen here.
But, gotta work. Or I wouldn't be able to buy any of these games.
Hi, Arbor.
Oh, Ivo!
Any luck?
Have you...
Nope.
See you...
See ya.
See ya. Let's go to this plant.
It doesn't look very well at all. It's unusual for flowers to hang their heads in this garden. Normally they blossom in our good earth, not to mention the power of Arbor's green fingers.
Ah, I'm stuck. Oh. Minecraft story from the final chapter. Oh, yeah. I played the first one. The first one's pretty cool. It's different playing Minecraft with the story, but it's pretty cool. The chapters seem like they're really long, though.
There are elf-made ponds and streams all over
Just trying to record a video for my YouTube channel, and I was trying to do just one chapter, and that chapter took me almost an hour, I think.
That's a weeping willow.
Long.
It appears to be so content it looks anything but sad.
There's also a Batman and a new Walking Dead Telltale game coming out where you play as Roshon from the show, so that should be pretty cool. Michonne, or however you say her name.
They don't grow in the land so high up the mountains.
Oops. Grab me some water. Try to walk around in circles.
I can't think of any use for a water lily, but a reed could come in handy.
So what did she... oh. A reed. A reed. Cut reed. Look at reed. Head. Let's check the plant.
Arbor's pot, literally.
Literally.
A handy smooth stone. Arbor's sheepdog.
I see a hand. Alright, pick up. I picked up a fist-sized rock.
Stone. Arbor's sheepdog.
What are you getting at GameStop?
This is Mother's mirror. It's said that you can see into the furthest corners of the land and
Anything
know what's
good?
happening in every part of the world. At the moment, it's no
We
more
need to
than
play a
shallow
game
bowl.
sometime. I haven't played a
The
game with you
water's
in a while. I'm sure we have a few games on Xbox One that we can play together.
I convinced Mother not to have the hive removed, and she reluctantly agreed. However, should she be stung, then the hive's days are numbered. Isn't there a turn of phrase like stirring up a bee's nest? I think the saying's trying to give us a warning. As long as the bees are wide awake and buzzing, I don't dare. If Arbor doesn't know what's wrong with the plant, then...
Sweet. I'm looking for somebody to play Diablo 3 on Xbox One. I just bought it recently too. Been trying to find somebody to play it with. I transferred my character over. I don't know if before you trade it in, if you want to use your same character, you should transfer your character over. You have to go into the 360 version and import your character. And I think as soon as you load up the Xbox One version, it'll pick up that you have a character.
If it were possible to hit fish with stones, who'd need a rod?
It's funny though, because I imported my character into the game and then I just ended up starting a new character anyway. Which I like the new character a lot better than I did the first one.
One part of the waterfall's already lying in its shadow.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I saw it for $20 and I had to get it. You should have seen all the games that I got on Black Friday. I got 9 games. And one of them that is one that you've been playing, Mad Max. And you're welcome. Yeah, I didn't really know that at first either.
Cheep always says
Until I got to looking at it.
Quickly. I, however, think that the constant need to replenish the water is more down to his unbridled joyous splashing and not insignificant body mass.
I think it not only transfers your character, but like also where you left off with that character. I think it just transfers your whole file. Something, I don't remember. I wasn't very far on the 360 version as it was, so it didn't really matter if I restarted or not.
I don't know the names of all the plants in the garden. Grandmother knows them all, which is probably down to the fact that it was her that gave many of the plants their names a few thousand years ago. Shite beerwood, sweat tea, dodder flower, fat hen, bistort, stink root. We no longer invite her to family gatherings.
It's good to know. Trying to see what to do with the inventory stuff.
The reed from the garden pond.
Alright, I don't think I can do anything.
No idea what kind of bush. If I learnt one thing in the woods.
Come on, stop talking.
Mother pours water. She.
Saving. There's not too many achievements on Mad Max that mess up your gamer score. I know like the first 2 or 3 do, which bugged me. I bought this cheap Olympics game that has a bunch of or a bunch of achievements that are worth like 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, and all that. I got that just for fixing my gamer score when it's messed up. So I know how you feel with that. I had to buy a game just for that. When I played Mad Max, I didn't know that when I rented it, that it had achievements like that until I got my first achievement, and I wasn't too happy about it. But I think what I did to fix it at that point was I played the bridge, because the bridge has some achievements that are worth 4 points, 7, and stuff like that. I don't know if I've done any death races yet. I only rented it, so I didn't get too far. And then I bought it for Black Friday, and I just haven't. Out of all the games that I bought Black Friday, I think that's the only one I haven't even opened yet. I've opened all the other ones and played them a little bit. And I'm working, like I said earlier, I got my 4 terabyte hard drive, so I'm working on installing all my games. And it's taken a while because I'm not even halfway through. And most of the games that I haven't installed on my external hard drive, I already have on my console's hard drive, so yeah. But anyways, I should probably end this video stream right now so I can get going. It was nice talking to you, though. You should join my streams more often. Because most of the time I don't really have anybody else to talk to. I'm just kind of talking randomly. And there's a lot of silence because I have a hard time thinking of things to say. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Yeah, I need to play Max Payne more. Max Payne. Mad Max. My bad. No, I need to play